Okay, so we've apparently conquered the desync, so I can formally introduce the map. This is Final Rush Pro 4v4, which I'm sure a lot of you already know, and I have included some mods to taste, because mods make everything more awesome, right? Right. So, yes, the build power mod is also working. We've got build power times 5 with double the range. We have got 4 ACUs, one from each faction, so that is awesome as well. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Vampire mod to get some extra mass from basically everything that we kill. And the premise of the map is that in the middle, units spawn and flow to both sides. It is a survival for both teams at once. Last man standing wins. Quite obviously. Now, the kicker is that if you succeed in blocking off your side to the point where you do not any longer need to build any more units, then you can actually build more stuff and send it to the other side to kill their team. It just depends on how brave you are. We're going to do that, so we're going to move up. I'm going to at least get to the front mexes here, because I think I can reasonably do that on this map with the extra build power that I am allotted. I don't really have to have a bunch of assistants on the front line. We're going to keep rolling with these. There we go. We're going to control KU and reclaim to get that little extra kick of mass that we need so much. You guys are all going to walk forward. And we are going to grab a T1 Mex there. So I can already hear some units. That means that over to the side, there's probably some coming. Yes, there are right there. We're going to go ahead and hit those up. As you can see, they already have 500 some odd health due to the fact that we're playing on hard, and holy crap, I missed some right there. We're going to build a radar and a T1 point defense, and that should block all that off. Look at this nonsense up here on the front line. What is this madness? I'm going to go ahead and grab T2 so that we can build some T2 point defense, and I think I should probably grab that on my Seraphim ACU. We're going to back him up so he doesn't take any unnecessary damage. And go for that T2 upgrade. There we go. I guess it was a little ambitious to go for that forward mass extractor set when there are so many units coming online. Let's go ahead and build that. And good lord, UEF is already running down on health, so I gotta make sure that I get out of there alive. There are a lot of units coming this way. Good lord, I forgot how hard could be. We're going to do that right there. Of course, power is the problem more than anything else, seeing as we have a near unlimited amount of mass that's going to be coming in from all of the stuff that we're killing. We're just going to build a whole bunch of T2 point defense right here and try to keep our ACUs alive long enough to gain a foothold. The flow of units is immediate, as it is brutal on this. Goodness gracious. All right, we got to get an overcharge in over here. I'm going to do that right there. And you are going to come over here and overcharge. Nope, can't overcharge. Not enough power in the vault. And T2 point defense focusing on the wrong thing, and it is going to die. That's okay. We'll get it. We will get it. It's going to go for a radar out front. And now that we have a halfway decent number of T2 point defense, we should be able to go for a T2 PGen in the back so that we do not stall out quite so viciously. We're going to do that back there. Guys are going to run away. That will also hopefully get us our radar back online, because we're going to need radar coverage to actually use our point defense to full effect. Go ahead and queue these back up. Come on, guys. Move it. Move it. There we go. T2 PGen is almost finished. And that'll help us out a ton, because then I'll also be able to get some overcharging done. Maybe. It looks like we're actually gaining too much to overcharge. I'm going to need another T2 PGen before I can make that happen. Nope, there it is. We've got overcharge. And point defense cleans it up just in time for that to be pointless. Yay! Alright, so what we do then is we go for another T2 mass extractor in the back. And hopefully we have now hit the critical mass where we are not going to be struggling just to keep our single solitary base alive. Oh, how I would dearly love for that to be the case, but obviously it might not be. I'm going to go ahead and patrol with you guys. There are still wrecks on the ground. And hope for the best. Seraphim, you're just going to have to keep building, bro. Sorry, but I don't have the time to let you rest. When are you going to die? There it is. Come on, let me place. All the point defense in the world, and yet it is still not enough. Go ahead and place another T2P gen in the back, and another T2P gen in the back, and then finish this thing off. There we go. The bad thing here is that I'm building far out in front of where my teammate is building, which means I'm kind of killing both of our sets of units, and that's a little bit of a bad thing for me. Ah, we're finally coming up into the positives and sustaining it for the most part. Not entirely, but somewhat. Having that extra income is nice though, so it's not all bad. It is definitely not all bad. It's a pretty brutal sweep of the point defense there. You can see why Seraphim is so awesome for this, because they can just sit back and instantly sweep across multiple units, doing barely any overkill. As long as they're relatively close together, it can kill 2 or 3 in one cycle. So it's awesome for that. Let's go ahead and get the others upgraded. There's you. And we're going to come back here and go for our upgrades on this. I am really going to need some resource allocation relatively soon, because otherwise I'm going to run into some serious issues. Oh crap. Which one did I lose? Cybern. Well, I can do without Cybern. Cybern's cool and all, but I think he is the one that I am best off losing, because I need my Ravagers. I need my Ravagers in a bad kind of way. We're going to walk the UEF ACU back here, and we're actually going to go ahead and start upgrading him as we speak, because he has got to have some HP to survive. That was a bad early loss right there. Can you reach to assist him? Oh, crap. There's some more going up in flames. Ah, this is going to be brutal. That means that we're going to have all of these units sweeping our way in just a few minutes. Well, after they kill Blue. If Blue can survive for a bit, that'll be nice. Alright, so T2 is done. We're almost to T3, and if I can start laying in some Ravagers, life will get a whole lot easier. That is for sure. So as soon as you get done with those point defense, I actually need you to build a few more T2 power generators, because that is definitely something that needs to happen. Hoplites, not good, not good. We need to kill those, please. El Pronto. Thank you. Hoplites do a very large amount of damage pretty dang quickly. I don't need to be losing that many point defense. We're going to stop that. And Mr. UEF, we're going to let you start building some Ravagers. How'd you like that for a good time? There you go. You get these units off our back. I don't see any mobile missile launches yet, so that's good. And thankfully we're getting some very high value reclaim here. We're going to start this. Come on, just get it up in there. I know I've got a whole lot of extra power, but I need it. We're going to start rebuilding these. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You got this. You don't got this, but it's okay. We need to get the increased main cannon range upgrade, and then we'll start overcharging the crap out of these guys. You are not getting any mass, are you? I'm going to do that. There we go. Alright, Seraphim, you just need to keep building as long as you can. Oh, crud-tastic. Come on, come on. I didn't realize there'd be T3 this soon. No! Back up. Back up. Alright, overcharge that, please. Thank you. And best targets, guys. We gotta pick out the largest clumps of the most dangerous things and try to overcharge those first. So there's that. Yes, the entire group. Woohoo! Gonna get those now. Oh, this is a toughie. I approached this in somewhat the wrong manner, but hopefully I can gain my ground back here. Just overcharging pillars as we go. That Seraphim ACU is not looking healthy. I don't want to move. No! Come on, hoplites, miss. I need a vet on you. I need a vet bad on you. Come on, get it. Yes, 3,000 health. Booyah. Come on, you got this. You got this. Just get it. Build that up. T2 point defense for the win. Oh, we are not going to have anywhere near enough for this. Come on, little overcharge. You got it. Got to get the biggest clumps. Got to get the biggest clumps. And that's good. We got that there. And we need a shield in a bad kind of way. There we go. How much of these guys? Oh, nobody on the other side has even died yet. Really? We're the terrible ones? Come on now. Don't be like that. Okay, so Ravagers are definitely helping against these high HP units. But I'm starting to lose my grip, to be honest. It's not looking good for me. Up, 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 too far out. No! 2,000 health. I don't have any more veterancy to gain. This is not going to be pretty. 100 health. Oh my goodness. 150 health. Come on, just rebuild those. I'm never going to make up any gap, any distance here is the problem. This is basically just a fight to the death and I'm losing it. I didn't have enough shielding and the lack of shielding is now biting me in the butt. Come on, just build the shield. Build the freaking shield! No! Ah! And that, my friends, is how you die in 10 minutes flat. Woo! Buddy. Oh, wow. They're just as bad off as we are. Look at that. This really is going to be a race to the end. Pink is just diving for it, trying to get away before anybody can kill him. Oh, wow. I think Blue's cornered, though. He's not going to be able to do much. And Yellow and Gray are moving to the side. So that's good. If you're wondering why, oh, well, why don't you just go hide in the water? Because that's a cool thing to do. Well, the reason for that is that if you go in the water and your head goes under the water, then you explode. So that is the balance there. You have to stay on the land. You can build Navy out here. Navy does work, but you can't hide your ACU in the water. I got to play another round of this. We have got to do another round of this. I had forgotten how amazing this map is, especially on hard. Freaking panic attack inducing. Oh, wow. One more commander for blue and one more commander for pink. This is basically seeing how long people can survive. And uh-oh, these two ACUs have been found. So once these units get in sight, I do believe that the rest of these will begin following in that direction. And they will all eventually get that way. Red is also alive. He's up in this corner. Getting an upgrade of sorts. Come on, Blue, you can do it. You can do it. Maybe not, but we can hope that you can. Yeah, this map is definitely intense. Definitely intense. People in the Twitch chat asking if I'm going to be streaming Subcom 2 again. I was actually thinking about streaming Subcom 2 later tonight. I'm going to be streaming for a few hours today, making up for a couple of streams that I'm not going to be doing. So I'm probably going to turn in another hour on Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, then swap over to Subcom 2, and we'll have a little fun over there. Just to go into a little bit of the mechanics for how this works. Oh no! That was our last player. The Paragon on this side powers the shields for all of the units on this side. So these are technically our friends because we want these units to do well. So there's GCs up here just to keep anything from landing or teleporting or whatever. So if you try to teleport the other player's Paragon, that's not going to work. But if you are able to nuke this back here, it eliminates all of the shielding, or somehow snipe that, I should say. It eliminates all of the shielding and everything. So that's kind of a cool tidbit, but it's not really feasible in most games. So anyway, I am going to bail out of this one, and in just a couple of minutes, I'll be back. We're going to host another one of these. And yeah, you know the drill. Let me reset a couple of things. I will be right back.